Hey everyone, it's Alex, and welcome to this Marvel Snap Guide. We're going to be talking about my first impressions of the Ancient One, the latest card to enter the Snap Packs in Marvel Snap. The Ancient One is a 3/5 that on reveal adds Tal Mandala to your hand. Tal Mandala is a 3-cost skill which has on reveal, copy one of the ongoing cards, the text of one of the ongoing cards you have in a location to the other ones present. So at maximum, you can copy a single card's ongoing ability to 2 other cards, not 3, because Tal Mandala is going to occupy a slot once revealed, and then, well, it'll disappear. So you can basically add 3 cards with the same ongoing effect into a single location. Does it have pop-off potential? Yes, it does. It does some really cool things. And you'll notice in the gameplay highlights, we do have some very interesting interactions that provided a lot of ceiling with this card. And as a 3/5, the floor is pretty decent too. I remember back in the day during the beta where we'd look at White Queen as a 4/6 and be like, well, at least it's good stats. And so with that being said, what do I think of the Ancient One overall? I definitely feel like this is the ultimate wait and see card. There were moments where I came away impressed, but ultimately I do see the limitations of its combo-centric play. That isn't to say that a deck won't be developed. It's absolutely going to take advantage of all these things, and I actually think the decks that I have here available were pretty solid, and we had excellent win rates working our way towards Infinite. And with the Ancient One, it just felt expensive and awkward, to the point where Tal Mandala, being a 3-cost and occasionally a 2-cost thanks to Quinjet, was expensive enough that it felt like it had to be committed to turn 6, for instance, in order to maximize not only the macro board state so that you could hit 3 things or 2 things with it, but also because it's just expensive and you have to have the energy to play it. And as a result, I felt like I was often leaving power on the board because Tal Mandala would resolve, disappear, but you're being forced to play it in the later stages of the game, and perhaps you could have played something else there, right? With that being said though, you're often in that location if you're copying something with significant synergy or power. Perhaps you don't need that 4th card and you're able to kind of run up the energy or the power anyways. Regardless, Tal Mandala for me felt like it has potential, but it does not feel like a card you need to run out and get now. It is very much going to be the type of card where when the top shelves for it are kind of revealed over the next week or so, you're like, you know what? Yeah, I like to play those types of decks. I want to play that style of ongoing deck. I like it. It looks cool. I'll get it. It certainly does have potential. Don't get me wrong. But for me and for you, I do think the best thing for you to do is most certainly to wait, see how the decks shape up, and then make your call from there. I came away cautiously optimistic, but that's not impressed. And I've come away impressed with a number of different cards over the last little while. This one here has had its moments, but it's also had its downsides and its awkwardness. And that's all the cost. It's just the cost that is the major factor. Regardless, let's talk about some decks. I came prepared today with a whole bunch of different decks, but ultimately the one that I really liked and the one that I want to focus this video on was the Ancient Dino. I talked about it on the Snapchat, where I felt like this particular card, the Ancient One and Tal Mandala, could potentially work very well with Devil Dinosaur, especially with Victoria Hand, because you have those multiple hits. You could copy Victoria Hand, you could copy Devil Dinosaur, you could copy Mystique, you could copy the Pym Arrow from Hawkeye. There's a lot of different options here, right? Wasn't finding myself copying the Quinjet, but one thing you wanted to make sure you did was put the Quinjet in a position where you weren't challenging the Devil Dinosaur for the copy or the Mystique for the copy, right? You almost want to keep your ongoing separate so you can specifically target the ones you want to target. Kahori was actually a bit of a winner here. I found that my hand was often very large thanks to the amount of hand generation I was creating, and Kahori allowed me to generate some value, push up some power in hard to reach locations, but most importantly, Devil Dinosaur was clearly a winner. Did we get Shang-Chi? A couple times. I thought about using things like Armor or Cosmo, but they were ongoings which could muddy the waters of using Tal Mandala effectively. Specifically with Cosmo, Tal Mandala is on reveal, so you'd essentially lock yourself out of that particular location. This deck here, if you're looking for a starter place to try with Tal Mandala and the Ancient One, I think this is where you start. Honestly, I had a lot of fun with it. It was very capable. It's relatively inexpensive, all things considered. But if you want to try something a little different, another take on this very similar deck we tried was this variation where we included Merlin. For what it's worth, I did not like this one as much. Statistically, it performed slightly more poorly compared to the other one. The other one had very strong stats. We were climbing very good. The problem with Merlin in this deck was it felt like it was clogging our hand a lot. And so we had the Merlin skill, we had Tal Mandala in our hand, and we had Sentinels being reproduced. It was just too much in our hand, and we were actually stuffing our draws. ultimately, I had the most fun with this one. This felt like a very strong balance between generating power, having a good flow to your hand state, while also having options with how you use Tal Mandala and the Ancient One. This was certainly what I would recommend, and is the focus of our gameplay highlights. What I would suggest you guys do, as I said prior, is I definitely would wait and see on this card. It had its moments. It also had its downsides as well. I'm concerned with the cost, as I mentioned prior, but overall, I think this deck is a very strong launching point for you if you're interested in testing the Ancient One for yourself. If you happen to just be like, you know what, I'm getting it, who cares, right? But for everyone else who I think is being cautious with their resources, which is definitely the plan, is especially if they're going to be releasing as many cards as they have been lately, which is, you know, the absolute topic of our conversation on the Snapchat this week. You know, I do think you're being prudent in holding your resources for the end of the week to see if the decks that do shape up with the Ancient One are for you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're not. And as always, I hope you enjoy these gameplay highlights. Is this Umbaku? I kind of want to think this is a bot. There's no way this is a bot, right? No, this is an actual player. We have some actual unironic Umbaku gameplay, guys. We also have the Ancient One here. So this is going to be our first Ancient One game officially. We've done it. What are they cooking here? What are they cooking? I would love to know. Cool animation, for what it's worth.
Wind, aid my hand.
Bruh. Playing Storm? How dare you? How dare you play Storm? They're going to play 2 cards there, right? Do I throw that location? I'm going to throw there. I don't think I can compete there. It's just straight up C2? Ah. Yeah, it looks like C2, doesn't it? Yo, Fanfei gameplay? Slam Devil Dino? Yo, wait, this might actually work. Devil Dino mid. And then we can try Devil Dino right. They try to compete with us mid. We Mystique, Maria Hill, Tal Mandala. Oh! It's Echo, are you kidding me? Hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to remember the interaction with Echo. If I play Mystique, she reveals, turns into an ongoing, and then gets echoed, right? That's how that works? Could maybe still win with power? This, I don't know, man. I think we might get cooked here, but we can at least try this. This is kind of funny. Fanface, Sentinel, plus, like, we're pumping the hand a little bit. We get to use the Ancient One's Tal Mandala effect. Would you guys like to become a Devil Dinosaur? Well, you can for the low price of 6,000 tokens. Okay. Win or lose, we cooked. Lasher Pump. It's expected. Goose. We did it! Pure power. It was enough. That was actually kind of crazy, man. The Tal Mandala effect. Look at that. Devil Dinosaur replicated across. We have a 211 Hawkeye, a 211 Iron Patriot, and Devil Dinosaur. And we were able to win here with the Iron Patriot card. Man, that's not bad. That's pretty legit. We somehow have to play the Hawkeye arrow and stop it from going mid. We have to just keep it on our side. Oh, that's not cringe at all. Of course.
I wouldn't do it.
Okay. We're getting a lot of Mobius and Mobius. A lot of Mobius and Mobius out there. I think you have to do this. Mobius has felt like such a weird card. Like, I don't know if I love Mobius. But at the same time, it's like, it's hard to argue with its power potential, you know? Mystique, right? Talmandala? The Mystique? Okay. Mystique, Talmandala. But we drop quite a bit. Let's see if this works. It's close. Weird game, especially with their Mobius and Mobius. Force me to hold my Quinjet, borrow with no name. They can also Reality Stone the middle, right? That's a source of concern. But I think we play as if they're not going to flip middle. They very well can, but if they do, will they drop enough power here to lose? Reality Stone doesn't exist? Yeah. I mean, we can win these two locations if they Reality Stone mid. It looks like they're not going to be playing Reality Stone. Okay. This is a Talmandala combo here. That's legit, man. That's now a 39 power location. We might just win. I'm trying to do the basic math here, but I give up on the math. So 16 and that's a very close game. It's actually kind of crazy that we output that much power. Right. That's nuts, man. Man, Rickety Bridge, name a more cringy location. But we could change the ninja into something useful. Wait. Ninja into something useful. We're going in on the Victoria hand gameplay now. Is this a bot? I have like some degree of confidence that this might be a bot, but I'm going to assume it's not. I'm going to pretend like it's not. Alright, they just played Okoye and Nakia on curve. I'm starting to doubt my non-bot assessment. I don't want to just waste hits on this Quinjet though. We could just Moonstone. No, we Talmandala all day long. We just don't have created cards though. It doesn't matter, we're okay. No, it's not. It's not okay. We Iron Patriot here. We can't even do that, man. Iron Patriot, Talmandala, we lean into it. We just do it now. This is the appropriate play. We're all Victoria Hand gamers now. We drop Devil Dinosaur. Or, if we really want to cook, why don't we drop Moonstone and just see what happens? Let's just do Moonstone. It's kind of funny. Because they're all inexpensive cards. Let's drop Moonstone. Even though we have we have one created card in our hand. Which is fine. Wait.
I am Iron Man.
He's now 20 power. A 220. Okay. 220 is not bad. I will accept a 220. Apocalypse into Kohori. Surely this is not a bot. But either way, it's a cool Ancient One game. Come on, DC, what you got? Wow, they're thinking about the turn. I'm going to snap. Oh! I was too slow. Why didn't I snap? I should have snapped the bot game. Bishop turn 6. Oh! Classic Scorpion turn 6. Even though this is an obvious bot game, that I forgot to snap in. I'm going to include it in the video anyways, because it at least showcased like Ninja, Victoria Hand, Iron Patriot, Moonstone, and it made this apocalypse absolutely massive. And I think that's kind of cool, so I'm going to include it anyway. Also, apparently bots don't want to play Rickety Bridge because they're scared of it. So we'll just let the turn 1 Quinjet win there, I guess. That's fine. Oh, it's a Merlin game. We actually drew Merlin? That's exciting, I guess. It's been a while since we've had some actual Merlin gameplay. Who's my favorite DC character team? I literally know nothing about DC. I know Batman. I know Harley Quinn or whatever. Not that I even know them. I just know they exist. I know nothing about them. I don't even know if Harley Quinn's a good guy or a bad guy. When I say I literally know nothing about them, I'm not even memeing. I have no idea who they are, what they do, or why they do it. No clue. You know? You know Superman and Wonder Woman. Ah, that's true. I do know Superman. Superman seems pretty lit. Superman seems very capable. He seems like he's able to do things and get stuff done, you know? That's how I would characterize Superman. Able to do things and get stuff done. I hope you guys can appreciate that analysis. It seems correct to me. Plastic Man is OP. Is there actually a Plastic Man? Yo, Baron? What? Just casual Baron gameplay? I guess Moonstone's dead. It's fine. Bro, they played their own Quinjet? Oh, is this Airsham? What the hell's happening here? It's Airsham. Victoria Hand, is it? Well, I think the only thing we can do here is Galacta plus stuff. We do have Double Dinosaur, but there's almost... Is there a chance we draw Mystique? I mean, there is a chance we draw Mystique. Victoria Hand. Wait. Polymorph. Galacta, Victoria Hand. Galacta, Hawkeye. Are they going... Did they just Mystique Quinjet? Not Ancient One? Are you kidding me? Couldn't have been... Now I'm going to get Mystique for sure. I should have played Double Dinosaur. I'm so tilted. Bullseye, lol? Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, this feels pretty bad. This feels rough. Feels rough. We could bullseye the Pim arrows, but it blows up Double Dinosaur. Sentinel first. Kahori mid. Bullseye pump? Possible victory formation? I'm not even sure, man. We'll send it. Let's see what happens. LDS? It's actually disgusting gameplay that I find inappropriate. I'll be honest with you. Oh, they might have just thrown, though? So, they went with a 0% chance to win gameplay? Okay. Noted. Also, huge pumps from Bullseye. Pump, pump, pump. Somehow we won. They stole our Ancient One. And we win anyways. Okay. That's one way to win a game of Marvel Snap. It's fair. Okay, we got Quinjet turn 1. You love to see it. You love to see that Quinjet turn 1. Turn 2 Storm? Dream Dimension Mega Cringe. Do we get rid of it right now? Do everyone a favor?
Wind, aid my hand.
Bruh. C5 will legit beat us here, man. C5 goes hard. Make no mistake. C5 shall go hard. I think I'm going to go the Iron Patriot over the Sentinel here. We don't have enough power output here. Thankfully, we could Victoria Hand do a bit of a combo there, but we're short. Cerebro's going to pump us hard. Hand Hawkeye. Hold on. Tamandala. No, it's too late for Tamandala anyways. Hand Hawkeye, right. I kind of want initiative, I think. Wow, Miss Marvel. Yeah, definitely C5. I'm gonna play this. I think we're cooked. I don't think we can win. Just too expensive. Lizard Talmandala? They doom and win. I think they do. Let's try it, though. I just want to see it play out. I don't care about the cube. The cubes. Plus their name is Taserface. Bruh. Taurus Falcon Silk? Tamandala? Silk jumps, though? Wait? It's a cool play. We won. Victory. Not what I expect. What was this? The animation was Copycat turned into Copycat? Okay. Because, oh, it's Moonstone. I don't know why it's glitched. All right. Unexpected victory. But, I mean, Lizard's a 12. Pim Arrow's a 10. Basic Arrow's a 10. Because of the Victoria Hand. So, that's pretty good.